This girl was trapped in a burning house for over 2 hours, but miraculously, she survived. And this man was able to rescue her. And this is just one of 6 times children in danger realized they've been rescued. Like when this officer found 3 missing kids in the middle of the woods.
Can y'all come to me? Come to me. We gonna go to the siren, okay?
I'm just gonna die.
Or when this boy was left to drown after his father ditched him in the middle of a river.
And I've been screaming it for a long time.
I know, yep.
And he was not listening.
But first, join this detective who's trying to figure out how this toddler ended up alone and barefooted on the edge of a busy roadway, with no parent in sight.
Hey, buddy.
There you go.
How are you? Where you live, my man? Oh, okay. All right, we can do that. Buddy, where you live? You live over here? What's your name? Oh, buddy. Buddy.
Earlier that day, this couple was on their way to the airport when they found the boy wandering dangerously close to a busy road. So they called 911 and stayed with him until law enforcement arrived. But once the cops got there, the situation quickly shifted from a missing child case to something far more serious.
Where'd you see him exactly?
Well, right here.
Right here?
Right here. We were headed down to the airport.
Oh, well, I appreciate you guys stopping.
He was all wet too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep crying.
He's walking barefoot, I believe. So I have a feeling maybe he walked off from his apartment.
Yeah, I know, and I think I have a feeling where, and it's going to be...
And I think the parents are on their way, yeah?
No, unfortunately, the moms, I have a sick feeling. I know where this munchkin belongs.
Not only was the boy, later identified as Crew, clearly unkept, he was also soaked and visibly in bad shape. A clear sign that whoever his parents were, they had little to no care for him. And while officers were still trying to track them down, one officer dropped a clue that could potentially get to the root of this case.
I guarantee I have a sick feeling this is going to be the complainant's kid from the earlier call.
He was the complainant's child?
When I knocked on the door, she's like, yeah, this guy's, I reconnected with him after high school. He's been acting weird. Now he woke my kid up.
We're going to go to the police department and sort it all out. Let me see if I have a car seat.
So, I mean, I kind of want to see if he can point me out to where he lives. He keeps pointing over here.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming he does come from here.
I mean, I hate to say it. I almost want to call this woman and be like, hey, Brooke, I just want to make sure you still have your kid. She had a child, a 2-year-old, she said was awake, that he woke up, a boy. And ironically enough, now I have a boy walking in the same area. Fully, I just have a gut feeling. Is your mom's name Brooke? Yeah. I hope your mom's not. I hope I'm wrong. It's just so ironic that she told me with that guy, that she woke his son up.
Well, like, did she know him?
Yeah, they reconnected after they went to high school together. She just realized he was a drunk.
It turned out the officers had already been in the area just 2 hours earlier. A woman had called 911 on her longtime high school friend, a man she had just hooked up with. She reported a disturbance after they had partied in her apartment all night. The officers removed the man from her place, but noticed she was heavily intoxicated and that a baby in the other room was crying for attention. They reminded her to tend to the child before leaving. Now, the same officers were back on that very street, this time investigating a missing toddler. So with everything starting to line up, they took the little boy to Child Protective Services and decided to pay the woman another visit.
I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that she's like, really, you think I'm that bad? Here we go. See? This is going to sound crazy, Brooke. This is no knock on you. How old's your kid?
He just turned 3.
What's he wearing?
Is he not here?
I have a feeling he's not.
Oh, you're saying he's not?
I don't know. Is he wearing blue striped pajamas?
Yes. I'm sorry, I fell back asleep. I've been up since 5 in the morning.
How much did you have to drink last night? Can we come in?
Yeah, you can come in.
Bruce, come on.
Oh my God, stop. Don't tell me this is true. Where is he?
I have him.
I'm going to have a panic attack right now.
It's terrifying to realize she didn't even know her son had been missing for hours. But her problems were only going to get worse.
How much did you have to drink last night, Brooke?
I had 1 beer.
One beer all night.
Yes, I'm sick. I'm getting over a cold. I'm sorry, I'm about to have a panic attack right now. Oh, God. He got over his gate. I was literally sleeping. I didn't go to bed till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so he was in here?
Yes, in here. And he
Okay,
could
well,
climb over
when I was
it.
here earlier, you said he was awake, and I said, go pay attention to your child.
I promise you, he fell back asleep. Oh my God.
How much alcohol do you think's in your system right now? You need to be honest with me now. I don't think he only had one beer. He was walking around with a bottle of tequila.
I probably,
Yeah, 1850 or 208.
I probably had a shot and a beer. I can do a breathalyzer.
Your kid was walking down 31
No.
with no shoes on.
Can I call my mom?
Not right now.
I don't know how he keeps getting.
Has this happened before?
Yes.
After other investigations, the officers decided to take her into custody to run an alcohol test and determine if she should be arrested. Upon arriving at the station, the woman was charged with child endangerment, but later released after passing her alcohol test. She was then allowed to leave with her son. But while the toddler was back on his feet the next day, this kid was trapped by a serial kidnapper and kept in very bad condition for 4 straight days. That was until October 2023, when a worried neighbor called the cops to report a suspicious man seemingly hiding something, or someone, in his shed.
What's going on? How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
You have to kick in the side door. We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't help. I just want to help this camera. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you.
It hasn't.
You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
Yeah. You can kick your door. You can
I
kick it
swear
in.
to God, go ahead. Please. This girl, I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes, I told them this. I told them this. There's a girl in there. She's very slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. Before I beat the living fuck out of her face, she can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his officer all morning, and I don't even know if that's even
You
the
know
right thing to
100%.
do.
You know 100%
I know
they're in.
100%.
Apparently, the suspect already had a history of arrests and convictions related to prior kidnapping cases. So when police received the call, they didn't hesitate to rush to the location. But when they got to his doorstep, they found the door locked, even though his neighbor confirmed he was inside with the victim. So after several minutes of calmly calling for him to open up with no response, the police had no choice but to forcefully break in.
William, this is the Akron Police Department. This is your last chance. Come out now with your hands up, or we'll be sending the canine in to apprehend you. You will get bit by the dog. William, last chance. Akron Police, better come out. Come out now with your hands up. Coming?
No.
Come on out. William, come out now, Akron Police. Come out. Come out now. Nothing in your hands. Nothing in your hands. Now. Now. You're bit, buddy. Coming out or not? Can you see him? Get out here now. Come out now. Come out now.
Bro, you're gonna get fucked up in a second. You better come right the fuck out now.
Now. Come out.
Keep going. No, I don't.
Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic. He's
Keep
coming.
everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands down. Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards. Walk towards us. Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey, whoop cuff.
Hey! I
Take your face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
After William was secured and detained, the police immediately searched the house for the victim, and it didn't take long before they came across a heartbreaking sight.
You don't need no boots.
All right, you can reach it. Come on
Big
out.
man can fucking walk himself.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at here? Thompson? How far away is that?
30 minutes, like close to starting.
Why don't you have a seat right there on that stool?
You probably wouldn't know. Probably, where's she at? Okay, also? Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
That guy's of water.
Oh, we'll get you some stuff here.
Not only was the victim held against her will and abused for 4 days, she also hadn't had anything to eat or drink during that time. The victim's mother later said that he would cuddle her in between beatings, and in one instance, doused her in gasoline and threatened to light her on fire. Thankfully, she was taken to the hospital for proper medical care, while William was taken straight to jail. He faced multiple charges, including first-degree kidnapping, felonious assault, abduction, strangulation, and escape from custody. In November 2024, he pleaded guilty to these charges and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. We can only hope the victim gets the help she needs to overcome the trauma. But as horrifying as that was, it still doesn't compare to the thought of 3 little kids stranded overnight in a forest so dangerous that every second could be their last.
We're gonna go to the siren, okay?
I'm just gonna die.
We're gonna take it slow.
It happened on October 6th, 2021. Police were alerted to the case of 3 missing children in Sam Houston National Forest. The kids had reportedly been playing in the Dry Creek area of the forest before suddenly disappearing. But what they didn't know is that this area is famous for the number of people who go missing, and many never made it out alive. So when the kids didn't return home later that night, their worried parents raised the alarm, and the cops needed to act now if they're going to find any of these children alive.
Come on, can y'all come to me? Come to me. Yeah, come to me. There's an opening right here. Come on, kids, come to me.
But as the search dragged on with no success, tensions began to rise, and understandably so. The kids had been missing all night, and no one knew what condition they might be in, or if they had even survived the night.
I have the kids. If you want to track my radio location, I'm going to take them out to 224.
I've been looking all night long.
Yes, sir. I have all
Jesus
3
is
children.
Good, ain't he? Ain't Jesus good?
He is good. Kids, I'm the police. Are y'all ready to get out of the woods?
The kids did exactly what their parents told them to do in such a situation. Stay calm, stick together, and wait for help. But even though they seemed calm, the kids were visibly shaking from the cold and in urgent need of medical attention. And the officer wasn't about to waste a single second.
Here, you want my jacket? Can you wad it up?
His hands, look at his hands. They were down in the creek bottom all night.
And eventually it rained like 2
Soaking wetter,
Yeah.
I put it on.
Wrap around here. Wrap your arms around it. You're going to have to hold it up. You got it, buddy? All right, come on. Let's get out of these woods. All right, we're coming out. Give me a siren to come towards.
The longer the officer lingers in the woods, the greater the danger for the kids. They need to act now before it's too late.
We're going to come out of here as a team. We'll take our time.
Do we have to ride in a police car? Because
Well, the ambulance is probably going to want to look at you. Make sure you're good.
Well, I'm still good. My leg is scratched. I just got
You want to take a breather for a minute?
Dang it, now
You good?
bleeding.
Okay, let's go. That's okay. We'll get you a Band-Aid, okay? Yep. Just follow that little opening. Don't get too far ahead, okay? I don't want to lose you again. Come on, kids. Let's come out to the road. Come on. Good. What? There you go, buddy. Look at you. You made it. Hey-ya. Good job. Good job, buddy. We made it, huh? Good job, bud. Yeah.
As soon as they got out, medical officials quickly attended to them before they were finally reunited with their parents a few hours later. Now, you may not believe it, but there's something even scarier than 3 kids getting lost in a dark forest overnight. On one chilly morning, 2 toddlers were nearly caught in the middle of a nationwide manhunt.
Sheriff's office, if anybody's in the vehicle, show yourself now! Sheriff's office, I can hear kids crying.
The incident happened in the early hours of the morning when police spotted a car linked to a man who had been on the run for 6 months. Officers moved in for a traffic stop, but instead of pulling over the suspect, 24-year-old Justin Ryan Trumpeter, he took off. And what followed was a dangerous high-speed chase that dragged on for nearly 3 hours, winding across roads before Trumpeter finally ditched the vehicle deep in the wooded outskirts of Jacksonville, Oregon, to flee on foot. So when officers finally reached the abandoned car, they weren't met with their suspect. Instead, what they found inside was far more disturbing.
Sheriff's office, if anybody's in the vehicle, show yourself now! Sheriff's office, I can hear kids crying. Sheriff's office! Watch down, I got up. Yep. Little one. Little one. Front of the car. One kid on, got him. Can't believe this.
Hi, little guys. This is freaking horrible. You know already I'll get the DHS man up here. Do they want medical too?
Sweetie.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi. How are you? You have such pretty blue eyes. Hi there.
We're out with the children.
Hi there.
Can we get a whole DHS? Need to respond immediately. And medical killed one to the bottom of
Hi, sweetheart.
where the gate's at for the children just to check on them.
Yeah, are you okay?
Just
It's okay, baby.
Just make sure he's not hiding up there. I know, that's what I'm doing. You alright, baby?
It turned out that Ryan had kidnapped the two toddlers, one just 6 months old and the other barely a year old, before taking off, planning to use them as bargaining chips if cornered by police. Not only had he put their lives in danger during the reckless, hours-long chase, but when officers searched the vehicle, they also discovered suspected fentanyl and meth within arm's reach of the children, exposing them to deadly drugs. If the cops hadn't found them fast, these kids would have probably starved to death, or even worse. Thankfully, medics rushed in to check the toddlers right there on the spot before turning them over to childcare. As for Ryan, he escaped, and for the next 6 months, he managed to stay hidden. That is, until his luck finally ran out, and he gave himself up in a dramatic standoff. He was booked on 14 charges, ranging from child neglect and reckless endangerment to attempting to elude police. He's currently on trial, awaiting judgment. And while those kids nearly lost their lives because of a stranger's reckless choices, this next child was left for dead by his own father in the middle of a river.
Just calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Just hold my hand. All right.
This man was out on the St. Louis River in Duluth, trying to fish, when he suddenly heard cries for help. So he paddled closer to see what was going on.
Are you gonna be able to make it in the shore? You need some help? Okay. Well, your dad's back there, but I'm gonna bring you in the shore, okay? I know. Just calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Just hold my hand. All right. So, nope, you can't pull right now. Just hold on a second.
I need to get to my dad.
Okay, but I'm gonna bring you over to land, okay? Just calm down. You're on my boat. You don't have to worry about the current taking you out.
Thankfully, this man spotted the boy before it was too late. But finding him was just the first step, because with the current rising and the boat unstable, he still had to figure out how to get the boy out of the water without putting both of their lives in danger.
So what we're gonna do right now, I have to figure out a way to get you up and out without bringing all the water in, okay? So I think if you can hold on like that, can you do that for me? Can I get you to shore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really need it.
Yep, okay. So,
really need it.
and then you'll be able to land on the dock, okay? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
You're strong, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I just need to be strong for a few more seconds.
And I've been screaming it for a long time.
I know, yep.
And he was not listening.
Even in the middle of all the chaos, the boy was still hoping to see the father who had abandoned him. But first, he had to make it to shore. And by the time they finally reached land, his father was nowhere to be found. So, the fishermen tried to call 911. But the boy wasn't safe just yet. River waters can be extremely cold, and the boy was showing early signs of hypothermia. So it's vital to dry him off and warm him up.
Hi, do you have any towels on him? His dad left him stranded out in the middle of the river,
Follow me, sir.
And yeah, and he's saying he's feeling cold. I was just somebody that was fishing, but I want to make sure that he's fine. Then we're gonna call 911.
911?
Yeah, we gotta make sure you're doing okay, so you don't have hypothermia or something like that sitting there.
Don't do 911.
Why? Why don't you want to call 911? Are you scared?
Yes, I don't want to.
It's okay. We just gotta get you on and make sure you're getting checked out.
No.
All right.
I don't want 911, please. No.
Do you still feel really, really cold?
Yes.
Okay, come on over here, bud.
Yep. So he's got you a towel.
Let's go right there.
Where was he in the?
Yeah, he was in the bay when I came up fishing. His dad was right next to him.
Yeah.
Maybe 30, 40 yards west or east of the ramp there, and the current just swept him all the way out here.
Oh.
And his dad
There's
was.
actually 2 people drowned here in that same spot last year.
Well, it was just one of those things where I thought his dad was coming because his dad has a sailboat right there, and he's still not coming. So hasn't came in and checked in on him. So.
Okay, just pull this up over your head now.
Yeah, we just got to make sure we get you warm and that you're gonna be okay because we don't.
I don't want 911.
Okay.
The boy's reaction to hearing they were about to call 911 suggested he'd had run-ins with them before, probably involving his father, and it never ended well for him once they left. Still, given the state he was in after being in the river that long, they had no choice but to make the call. And when emergency crews finally arrived, so did his father. But his reaction to almost losing his son was nothing anyone expected.
David.
Very pleased to meet you.
Yep.
Sounds like he was a bit nervous.
Well, he was screaming, and it was like I looked back to see where you were at, and you were a couple hundred yards away, and then there was somebody else that had a boat and heard him screaming, but then they went past him because the people had told him that Dad was in the water over here. So I'm like, they're gonna go get him, and they didn't. They just drove past him, and then he started screaming even louder. So then I just cut my line and paddled up, and he grabbed onto the side of my kayak, and I just made sure that he could hold on long enough because I was gonna try to lift him up in the kayak, but I told myself if I do that, there's gonna be too much water that's gonna come inside. So then that's why I just had him hold on to the side. I'm gonna try to paddle to get him in as far as we can to the nearest dock. Then he started telling me that he's shivering, so I'm like, I don't know if the kid, how long he was in the water or if he could have hypothermia. So I was like, I'm just gonna call EMS, have them check him out. And then I was happy I did come here because they were here, had a boat, was able to come and get you.
Yes.
But yeah.
No, I'm very thankful of that.
Me too.
First I say 1,000 and then thank yous.
Yep.
That saved me a bunch of hassle.
Yeah.
Because the river takes him a little bit, and I said,
yeah,
calm down, slowly swim to shore.
Yep.
You got this. We've been in this before.
Yep.
And I tried to get him with the boat, and of course the wind's picking up.
Yep.
So it just poofs right across the river.
Yep.
So I had to try and walk it back. That is super slow.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
Yep.
I
No
would
problem.
chat longer, but I think I need it.
Yep.
Once again, thank you. And we might be seeing each other again.
Even after knowing the danger his son had just been in, the father seemed completely unmoved. He even tried to shift the blame onto the little boy, saying he wasn't strong enough to swim toward him in the current. And to make matters worse, he appeared highly intoxicated. You can only imagine what the boy must go through living with him. Still, after medics checked the boy and cleared him, he was released back to his father, with the hope that something like this would never happen again. But nothing comes close to the heroic rescue of this young girl who was nearly burned alive after being trapped inside a burning building for more than 2 hours. It's January 2023. Firefighters respond to a distress call after a house on the outskirts of Atlanta, Georgia went up in flames. But by the time they arrived, the whole building had been damaged beyond repair. The firefighters' mission was to put out the fire and save anyone trapped inside. But with the fire burning beyond control, they had to switch focus to the latter. Because while most of the residents had already escaped, the 2-year-old girl was still trapped inside. She had already been fighting for her life for hours, as time ran dangerously short. And with both the stairways and the elevator completely cut off by flames, the firefighters were left with just one desperate and risky rescue attempt. After she was finally rescued, medics quickly attended to her before rushing her to the nearby hospital. She was checked, stabilized, and later reunited with her family.